So hello guys and welcome to the guide. Yes, I call this the guide. This is the only guide you're going to need for the rest of your life. This guide, I promise you that after listening to this guide and after watching this video, you're going to pass from what you have now to your best life. This is not like all these self-improvement guide. This is the guide that's going to work for you. That's going to give you your best guide, your best life. As you can see, this is an raw, unedited video, but it's going to be very nice. You're going to really enjoy it. So let's start. Your best life. Imagine your best life. Take a short moment to imagine your best life. I put this picture on the fantasy castle. You can reach there. You can be there. This could be you. You can live there. It's very easy. Your best life is just imagine like your children. You get married to a beautiful wife, or maybe you don't want to get married, but you have a beautiful girl. You have your child. You have your mansion. You live with your bros. You are making money. You are enjoying life. Take a moment to envision this. You can reach there. Just follow this guide. It's very easy. What stops you? Bad habits is what stops you. Bad habits accumulate and make your life exponentially worse. Why? Because each bad habit that you do makes your life to be worse. Like if you always do one bad habit, your life goes worse like this way. But the problem of bad habits is that as you start doing one bad habit, you start doing another bad habit. So each time, like you increase a bad habit, but you are also doing more bad habits. So it grows exponentially, make your life to be exponentially worse. Bad habits accumulate, so the effect of the bad habit accumulate, and they make your life worse. So you do bad habit, it makes you to do more times that bad habit, which makes you to have the accumulation of that bad habit. So makes your life to get exponentially worse. That's how it works. This leads to horrible decisions. Or the bad habits that accumulate makes you to do bad decisions. It's very easy. As you have more bad habits, a bad habit makes you to accumulate to have worse decisions. As they accumulate, you start making horrible decisions. And what leads to a bad life? Horrible decisions. You are not in the life that you want to be because of bad decisions. Like this is what makes you to not be in the life that you are. And this is because of the bad habits. The solution is not self-improvement. Self-improvement does not clean the problem. It just adds things on top. But having good habits for adding sake, it's like if you have like your brain filled with bad stuffs, like this is the bad habit. Self-improvement just put like cleaning on top, like it's just wiping on top. But it's not removing this thing. This is what you have to do. You have to remove this. You have to remove this so you can have the new mentality. So as I said, self-improvement does not work because of these things. You are just cleaning on top. You are just adding cleansing on top, which does not remove what is inside, does not remove the problem, which are these things I have here. You want to remove this, you want to take them out, not try to clean on top. So we need to remove the basis and clean what makes you to do the bad habit. Remove those things. That's what you have to do, because if not, you still have this bin on top, this bin of bad habits and bad decisions inside you, and will make your life exponentially, like remember, exponentially worse. At each time passes, this is going to be like this, and it's going to reach a moment where you're going to be in a place which you don't know how you end up there. Why? Because at the beginning you're going to be going down small, like going bad, but after a moment, exponentially, boom, destruction. And this is a bad thing, because you could achieve your best life, and this is how you achieve your best life. Improvement is the key. Yes, I say sorry because now I'm going to talk about it. You don't know what is it yet, but this is what I'm going to talk about it. This type of improvement is going to change your life. And what is this type of improvement based on? It's based on this: change your inside to change your outside. This is such an important word. Your old self will not allow you to progress. You're where you are because it's where you have to be. It's part of your identity. You have to be there. Like, it's part of you. Like, you don't go to gym like your fathers. It's part of you because you are like that. So you will continue doing those things because it's part of you. You're where you are because it's where you have to be. It's part of how you see yourself. It's part of your identity. And this is what we have to change. We have to change the way you see yourself. We have to change your identity. So that place is not where you have to be. And your bad habits are not part of you. So you have to kill your old self and create a new you. Kill it. It's not to be hard because your old self, your you, like the you that I'm talking to, have to die to create a new world. And when you create a new world, you're able to see the magic. Finish it. Mindset is the key. Change your paradigm, change your mindset, and change yourself. This is called collective improvement. This was envisioned by a guy called Alekai, and remember him. He's going to be the new lead. This is something new. This is something that is all exists for now in the Spanish community, but I'm trying to bring it to you people. I'm one of the first people to talk about this. I'm not the creator of this movement, but this is important. It's going to change your life. Collective improvement. Change your side or change your inside. So let's talk about it. Mindset and paradigm. Yeah. This is what is going to change your life. This is what is going to change your life. Mindset and paradigm. I've told you. This is the guide. This is the guide. What is a paradigm? A paradigm is an example of a way to perceive and do things. What's good for you can be bad for you. Like what's good for me can be bad for you. It's all about perception. A paradigm is an example. Like you act according to a paradigm, according to a way to do things. What's good about it is that paradigm changes. Like paradigm changes depending on the person. Depending on a lot of things. Like my paradigm is not your paradigm. It's not the paradigm of a farmer. It's not the paradigm of someone that's an engineer. What's good for me can be bad for you. It's all about perception. Like imagine rain. If you live maybe in Indonesia or you are in a flood season, maybe rain is bad for you and you want rain to stop because it's destroying your crops. Or maybe if you live in Sahara desert, or you live in a desert, or you live in a drought side where you are having a drought and you need rain because you have not rained for the last 2 years. And if you don't rain this summer, you die and your family die. Rain for you is something you will pray for. So what wants is something that he does not want rain. For other people is what is going to save their life. That is all about paradigm. For these people, rain is good. For these people, rain is bad. So what is good for me can be bad for you. It's all about perception. And this is the strong thing about paradigm. It changes, like it differs from person. You act according to a paradigm. A paradigm changes the way you act, both consciously or unconsciously. As I said, the rain. Sometimes the farmer may not know. Like the farmer in Indonesia may not be thinking purposely, I hate rain, but indirectly he's thinking that he does not want rain. And the farmer that needs the rain probably will be looking for ways for the rain to happen, consciously or unconsciously. And from here comes this very big thing. Your bad habits come from a bad paradigm and a bad mindset. This is key. Your bad habits, what makes you in your life to be worse, what is making you to have a bad life, comes from a bad mindset and a bad paradigm. And you can change them. They are changeable. So if you change your mindset and your paradigm, your habits will change by themselves. So let's review. You have a bad life because you have a bad mindset and a bad paradigm, and you can change that. You can change your mindset, you can change your paradigm, and that makes your bad habits to change, and that makes you to have a better life. Are you not seeing this? Like, it's so wonderful, it's so life changing. Your bad habits, your mindset, everything can be changed by just changing your paradigm and mindset. So this is self-improvement. Self-improvement is focused on stacking habits. You might end up succeeding because after so many stack habits, you might change your paradigm and your mindset. Have in mind that if you have been going to the gym for the last 2 years, But just like for going sake, then it's normal that after some time you have to start creating mindset about that you are a gym goer, so you go to gym. It's like this pyramid. You start by just doing good habits. And after you add good habits, like this is the base of self-improvement. You start doing good habits, then you leave bad habits, and then as a result of all this, you now change your mentality. But this collective improvement, you work on your paradigm and your mindset. Then acquiring good habits will become very easy. It works alone. You change your mentality, you work on your mindset, you work on your paradigm. Then, as you do this, you just start living bad habits because your paradigm have changed, your mindset have changed, your mentality have changed. And as you have already left bad habits and you have changed your mindset, you just start doing good habits. It works like that. They just come. Like self-improvement. Hard is not natural to do self-improvement. Why is not natural? Because you cannot change your inside from your outside. This takes a lot of time and it's hard. It's very hard because you have to do good habits, having a bad mindset and bad habits. Then you now have to change your bad habits to having a bad mindset. And then you now have to change your mentality based on all the bad habits, all the good habits that you're doing. You have to stack them so much that you have to change your mindset. And this don't work generally. It does not work. It could work on some occasion, but it does not really work. But this, yes, because you change your mentality, you change your base. You change who you are. And as you are not the person that do the bad habits, you leave them. And as you leave them, you now start doing the good habits. It's easier. It's the natural way of acting. This is not natural. This is not natural. This is the natural way of acting. So that's why you don't succeed. How to change your mindset, how to change your paradigm. All this is changeable. So, to change your paradigms, you have to change one of these or some of these. If you change one or some of these, you change your paradigms. For example, imagine you are a baby or as your childhood, you have a traumatic experience surrounding fire. So you will probably hate cooking. You'll be afraid of fire. Because when you were small, you had the traumatic experience. If you had a good experience with fire, you may end up love cooking or maybe love explosive or things like that. So it's very easy. You just have to change this. Like what started this? Build beliefs that benefit you. Create both positive and negative beliefs and eliminate the beliefs that you don't need to by creating the contrary beliefs. Build beliefs that benefit you. Build beliefs that benefit you. These beliefs could be both positive or negative, like depending on what you need. You may need positive belief, for example, going to the gym, and you may need negative belief regarding fapping or bad habits. Now you have to eliminate the belief that you don't need, the belief that you already have, by creating the contrary. So imagine you have negative belief going to the gym, you delete those negative beliefs by creating contraries, positive beliefs regarding gym. Works like that. You create negative beliefs regarding fapping, and like that you will remove the positive beliefs that you have regarding fapping. Paradigm is changeable. There's not only a perception to look at things. There's never an absolute perception of something. You can always change it and find ones that benefit you. You can always change the cube. If this face of the cube does not benefit you because it's white and you need this red face, then you change it and you now have the red face of the cube facing you. And this benefits you, this not. So you just change, you just rotate the cube, you just rotate the paradigm towards benefits you. Changing your mindset, by changing your paradigm, you also change your mindset. So both will work in hand, So you have to change your paradigm. Following the next step, when you change your paradigm, your mindset will change. It's something that works. You have to kill your old paradigm. Boom, boom. It works like that. How does this work? So change your paradigm, you have to change these next three things. This is the three things that you need for change paradigm. I'm going to start for the less important to the most important. Look for examples, gain knowledge, and have it experienced. These three things is what you need to change paradigms. Look for an example. A paradigm is an example. So when you follow an already established paradigm, you start assimilating it into yours. If you follow an already established example, you will like follow it, and you will start assimilating it into yours. This is like the less effective way, but it works because of what your paradigm is. As an example, so you don't have to follow an example. Gain knowledge. A paradigm is also built on knowledge. Specific knowledge. Gain those specific knowledges to build specific kinds of paradigms. You have to learn those specific kind of knowledge. Like if you learn about how gym benefits you, you're probably going to build the paradigm surrounding how good gym it is. If you learn about how bad fapping is, you're going to build negative beliefs surrounding fappings. It works like that. Paradigm is also built on knowledge. This is such very good tip because you can get knowledge. You just get knowledge. Like you don't have to do anything to get knowledge. You just have to investigate and convince yourself about something. This is just a guide on how to convince yourself about something. You can convince yourself about something by looking for example about that, how it already works, and follow those examples. You can convince yourself about something, gaining knowledge about that thing. You just have to investigate. This is very easy because you don't have to do anything about just investigating. You don't have to get yourself investigating, look for examples. Enter investigation, like gain those knowledge, but you have to use specific knowledge for specific kind of paradigms. You want to build the knowledge that you want to build the paradigm that you want. And now, the most OP way, have it experience. The most powerful way to build a paradigm is through experience. Why? Because paradigm has been built historically through experience. Like the farmer has a bad paradigm regarding rain, because each time that it rained heavily, it destroyed its crops. Maybe he did not die, but he saw his grandfather die. He saw his uncle die because of it. The person that wants rain, maybe saw people of his tribe dying because of drought, because of not being able to plant food. So that is why it's the most OP way, because of how your mind works. Paradigm makes it there to help you to survive. If you experience something, it's going to overpower all of this. Have specific kind of experience to radically change your paradigm, just like that. Like imagine you want to learn how to surf. If you have a bad experience about surfing, like you injure yourself, you're going to have a very bad paradigm. You're going to hate surfing and you're not going to surf. It's not going to work because your brain works like that. But if you build positive things, if you build positive beliefs, like if you have fun that day, things go well, you're going to build very positive beliefs. You're going to surf more. Settle with driving. If you love drifting, if you have very good experience drifting, you're going to drift more. If you go to gym and you start seeing your body change small, you have good experience, you travel with your friends, I get to love going to the gym, and I got to enjoy a marvelous life, wonderful life. Get your dream life. Optimize your paradigm to your best life. Change your belief until they are necessary for your perfect life. You just have to optimize for your life. You optimize. If this does not work, then change to this one. If not, then change to this one. Maybe you can try get this one. If not, change to this one until you find the one that works for you. You eventually find it. It's going to be there. It's going to work for you. It's going to be that hidden gem that's going to change your life. Change inside or change outside. Once you have transformed from inside, once you paradigm, your mindset, everything change, you will end up acting according to them and transform externally. I've always said the example of like a boxer box because he's a boxer, it's part of his mentality. A cyclist cycle because he's a cyclist, it's part of his mentality. A culturist, a bodybuilder goes to the gym because it's part, like imagine Sebum train because he's Sebum, like it's part of his mentality, it's part of his. You cannot imagine Sebum and gym separately because Sebum through his Bumstead is part of him. Gym is part of him, so you must go to it. You are preparing for the next Mr. Olympia, so you must clearly have to do it. It's something with boxing or cycling. So just change your paradigm and build one that you want, and then improve your tribe. That is why it's called collective improvement. Self-improvement is lame. collective improvement. Have your tribe improved together? So don't go only me and me. Don't go stitching. Don't go proud. Go humble. Have your gym, bro. Have your tribe. Improve. Have nice experience. Don't you want to live like this? These are goals. Your tribe. Are you be happy? Are you enjoy? We enjoy. You'll be happy. Happy. Happily. This is the whole guide. A quick step of who am I? My name is Esther. When I changed my universal and my paradigm, I stopped being fat. I made totally 5 different group friends in less than 1 year. Like, I changed my paradigm to tell myself I'm a confident guy, and it works. I made 5 different group friends, like 5 different, totally like group friends, like 20 friends per group, like 10 friends per group. So I made maybe 100 friends in less than 1 year, and not like people that I know, good friends, people that I go with them each time. I go with them like every 2 to 3 days. If it's not with one, with the other, not with the other, with the other. I'm never alone. I started living for the plot. It's such a very nice paradigm, such a very nice mindset. I'm going to teach you in another video. I stopped being fat. Stopped being a fat boy and built a certain physique. Became handsome. Then my mindset, my paradigm, and I'm still working on it. Like, I'm working about a paradigm of getting girls. That's usually the thing that remains for me, for example. So I'm not perfect, but there's a lot of things that have changed. I changed my mindset. I stopped being fat. I'm totally different 5 groups in less than 1 year. I left fat and entered and left. Like, I controlled when I wanted to fap and when I did not want to fap. I controlled addiction. I started living for the plot. So this is going to be a video that I'm going to make. This is going to be a video. And if you want this to be a video, just comment. I'll probably also make that. So subscribe, comment for Fuga, any Fuga you want to say, and this is all. Goodbye, take care, and keep changing your paradigm to create your best life.